I said before, I believe in our team. I do believe in our team. And we're going to work hard to make our team better. And I hope the players respond the right way. And it's not going to be for you. The fans, yes. Because if it was up to you, we're 6 foot under already. We're dead and buried and gone. Gone. And just because you got beat on the last play, that can't affect the next play. Or that's breaking you. Your frustration is breaking you. Just because you miss a block, or you get blocked, or you miss a tackle, or you fumble the ball. What does it take to break you?
Everything you put into it is right out in front of you. Let's go get this thing.
Hey, good evening, and what the business is and all that good stuff and everything and all that kind of, everything. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. What's going on with you? Good to see everybody. I'm trying to get this right here. Well, I'm not liking what I'm seeing here and everything. But welcome to the long run with Piano Man. I got a whole lot going on. So I'm not going to be on here that long today. I got a lot going on. I just purchased me a new vehicle, well, another vehicle rather, and so I got me just another vehicle. Then I got to do some stuff for church, and I just got a lot, just got a lot going on. Okay, so y'all forgive me for being late, forgive me for being rushed, and all that kind of stuff. I don't even have my Alabama stuff on. I got my Canadian Football League stuff going. That's what I wore to town. So, and anyway, good to see you. Welcome to the long run with your boy Piano Man. Enough of all this stuff about me. Let's get with the getting. Hey, Stephen Hicks, what the voices are saying now. What's up, Roll Tide? Kimberly Harmon, my sissy. Roll Tide, Anitra. Thank you, Roll Tide. DSGB84, what the business is, my brother representing them dogs. Anitra say, anybody, wait a minute, I know she's trying to say motivated, dedicated, but you're saying modicated, more like medicated now. But didn't we say what was going to happen, But you got to do is medicated, dedicated. He's somewhere on sick leave. Mm-hmm. But motivated, I think he's right. He's all right. What's up, Keith Holcomb? Roll Tide. Yeah, Stephen, I know what the business is. Patricia Purdue. What's up? Roll Tide. Nick Harden, how you doing, my man? Roll Tide to you. Good to see you, my man. All right. Kimberly, my sister, William Bryant. What's up? Roll Tide to my big brother there. All right. William, I still want to appreciate you. You know what that's all about. Every now and then a brother needs somebody to talk to. That's right. Jacory, Roll Tide, my man. Good to see you this evening. Good to see you. That's right. Nick Harden, Patricia, Kimberly, everybody, Anitra, DSG. Man, y'all been chatting it up already. My goodness. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let me see who else is going. I have to go all the way up. Make sure I don't leave out anybody. Okay, well, let's go back down to the bottom now. Yeah. Okay, William. All right, bro. Yeah, because I'm not going to be on here long this evening at all. Because like I said, I got to go. I just got stuff I got to go do. So I want to get some stuff done. I've got to get some stuff done before it gets dark. So we'll be on here for about an hour. And then I got to get Ghost for a little bit. But listen, first of all, happy to see everybody as always. Happy to see everybody. William, get out that bathroom and get back to work. Ain't that what we do when we man? If those bathroom walls could talk when we're supposed to be at work, if them walls could talk, they could tell on us a whole story. They could really tell a whole story. Stephen said he ate good this afternoon. Man, neither either, not the Rolls or the Bentley. They keep not around here, man. Gotta have pickup trucks and SUVs around here. That's what have to happen now. So I got me a terrain. That's what I got me. What's up, Twister? What's up with you, my man? Gonna get ready to come on here in just a minute, Twister. I'm just getting on here, but I'm I'm just thankful that the Lord allowed me to be able to acquire this today, and I paid it out, y'all. I paid it out. I paid cash for it, and so I paid it out. Big Dean, what's up, man? Roll Tide. I don't like putting my business out there, but that's just a blessing that I owe nothing on it. See what I'm saying? What's up, Bino? Roll Tide, bro. Roll Tide. Yeah. So I'm thankful for that part. So I don't owe a note. And so that was just something that I wanted. That I didn't want a note. And because there are some other complications that go along with it and all that good stuff. But Anitra, seeing you didn't tell nobody that you had a fried chicken wing. Now, I would have came and ate on up there with your sister. Yes, ma'am. You can get me with some wings now. Mm-hmm. See, since you said that, I might do those jerk chicken wings again tonight. Yeah, man. So Roll Tide. So I thank everybody. Thank you, Keith, for your well wishes, man. But nothing like walking off the lot there with a card that's actually paid for. That's a great feeling. That's a great feeling. It really is. Oh, okay. I'll be over there in a minute, Anitra. I'm coming. I got my fork in my hand. Got my fork in my hand. I'm gonna hop right to it here. Twister, come on, man. Let's go. Let's work. Yeah, man. Good to see Twister, my main man up here. As soon as Jeff gets here, it'll be us three amigos for the next few minutes and everything. So Twister, there you go, bro. I got you. Yeah. Oh yeah, Anitra, I'm coming with my fork in my hand. Do you have Do you have napkins, or do I need to bring them? Because it's nothing. Anyway. Yeah, you already know. Yeah, you making me hungry. They're making me hungry, sis. When Anitra say fried chicken wing, that's enough to make a brother that come on. You might jump off the side of the house. I'm coming. Where's my partner in crime? What's up, Twister? What's up with you, man?
Roll Tide, man. Roll Tide, man. I had to handle some little business early this morning, but I did hear you and Bisser had a good that was a good conversation y'all had, man. I enjoyed every bit of it.
Yeah. But I this evening we're gonna be on here for a few minutes, man. I've got some more business. I don't know if you heard or not, but I just became the owner of another vehicle, and so I got to go handle up on some more on that there. And,
man, congratulations, man. God bless you, man. God bless you, man. What would he do it?
Man, he will.
Amen to that, man. Happy for you, man.
I appreciate it. I'm happy for me too. And the thing about it is, Twister, and I'm not saying this in no bragging, bro, but man, I paid cash for it. Paid cash, walked up out of there, gave him the check, and I'm out of here. Don't owe a dime. So, man, I'm praising God for that, man. And
man, hard work, dedication, man. People thinking that, oh man, you got that easy. No, man, you gotta bust your ass to make that money. I had to bust my ass to be my car. So, hey, happy for you.
And so I got to get back and start all over again. You see what I'm saying? And so
yes,
the cycle don't stop, man. The grind keeps going, and that's what I would tell. That's what I would tell any younger person, that's up and coming. The grind never stops. You got to keep going. Thank you, sissy. The grind never stops. And there's a passage of scripture right quick. I haven't really said anything about it, but this is something that I'm about to talk about here in the next few weeks at church. Is in book of Proverbs in chapter 6, where Solomon tells his son, go to the ant, he makes a statement, go to the ant, thou slug, consider her ways and be wise. And it means that the ant never stops grinding. If you go and check out the ant never stops grinding, especially in the summertime. It is always storing up food for winter. The ant always keeps moving. Well, we need to take that same analogy, and then we're gonna get to some football. Hey, Susan, roll tide.
Roll tide, Susan, sweetheart. How you doing, sweetheart?
We need to take that same analogy, and we can't be lazy in this thing, bro. We can't be lazy in this thing. You and you got to get with it. You see what I'm saying? So the grind don't stop. Long as God gives you breath, long as God gives you strength, and long as God keeps you in your right mind, you can grind. You can find something to do. Find a niche that will work for you. And then therefore, that's why I tell it to anybody. You want to make that bread, then get out there, because it ain't gonna just fall down out the sky. You got to take.
Steven say he's too old to grind.
Say, well, I ain't still Steven. I'm talking about he too old to grind. No, he's not.
He said he too old.
What you want to grind, bro?
Hey, no, man.
Depending on what you trying to grind, you got to ask God to give you strength. But on a serious tip, and see, so my grind is not gonna stop, because that's just in me to work. You know what I'm saying? Twister,
yes,
it's
sir.
just in me to make it happen. Mr. P, what's up, man? That's my other brother representing them dogs. That's DSGB dad. So he knows.
Okay. Hey, salute to you, brother.
Yeah, we from that old school, man. We got to work, and there's a lot of us out there that we want to have for our families. We want to do what's best, have the best of everything, and it ain't gonna just fall down out the sky. And 9 times out of 10, you ain't to win the lottery. So what's the next best thing? Take your end to work, make it happen. Yeah. So
some people used to tell me, man, you work too darn hard, man. What you trying to prove? I'm like, man, I ain't trying to prove to nobody but myself. Everybody got like, man, you gonna catch an artery or something. I'm like, huh? What are you talking about, man? I'm just like the grind. It's just something to make me feel better. It's just like you look yourself in the mirror to say, can you do it? I'm not doing it for show. I'm not doing it to prove to nobody. I'm proving it to myself. Like without nobody around, man, who you got but yourself? So that's how I started grinding. And sometimes it can become a drug that you work too much. Like I don't get that much sleep. I work so hard, I get less sleep. Wake back up early in the morning, still go back to work. Sometimes it can be a wear and tear on your body, but I'm like, hey man, who gonna get these bills paid? Who gonna help me pay for my bills? Who gonna help me do this? Who gonna help me get this done? How I'm gonna get food on the table? When you by yourself, man, you gotta work your tail off. You gotta work your ass off day in and day out. Some people don't have any help. You gotta grind on your own.
You gotta make it happen, Captain. So hey,
yes, sir.
I had to kind of break the bank a little bit. And so I went out there and even got my tag too. You know what I'm saying? I got my tag to go with it. So you see what I'm saying? So, bro, that's what happened. You got to grind. You got to get out there and make it happen. Susan said, my job on YouTube. Mine's not.
No, I won't. I just like to have fun on YouTube. Some people make money.
That. Thank you. You know.
I like to have fun and tell jokes, and have a good time and talk about life, football, food, whatever around the world, around, communities and stuff. People make this a living, and they'll try so hard. They'll wake up in the morning. They'll wake up at midnight. And I'm like, man, I won't let this be my job. I like to have fun when I do stuff like this.
Me too. It's all about the fun. And I want to thank everybody, all my subscribers and everything. You know what? Man,
hey, congratulations again, making 400, my bro.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother. And y'all make this happen. You see what I'm saying? I'm just a vehicle, and y'all just, hey man, y'all just riding along with me. And I appreciate you all, and even the lookers, the listeners, lookers, and lurkers. I thank you. But come on in and join the party, and let's have a good time. So I'm thankful, and like I said, we're not gonna be on here long today, but Twister, let's talk a little football, man. Let's talk a little football.
I'm already here.
Here we go. Let's talk about a couple of keys to victory here for Saturday. We know we're playing Missouri. A lot of people, one of my friend girls hit me up today on Twitter, and she was telling me how a lot of people are actually favoring Missouri. They're actually favoring Missouri in this game. So I want twist from a Twister standpoint. Give me 3 keys to victory for Bama.
Okay. Georgia was favored. We beat them.
Yep.
Vanderbilt was kind of favored in a way. We beat them. It don't matter. Favoritism don't mean anything. As long as you go out there in that field and grind. Well, here's my keys to victory. The offensive line protecting Ty. The running game, and the running game get going from that offensive line. Ryan Williams need to stop dropping balls, start dropping catches and stuff, man. Catch those balls. Be consistent in the defense. It got better last week, but still they gotta learn how to seal the edges, man, when on these running backs going through them because they still slicing them edges a little bit. It got better since last week. It got better. But can we do it for all 4 quarters? Number one, the quarterback. Number 2, the offensive line. Number 3, the running game. Wide receivers do their job. Number 4, the front 7. Trying to penetrate the line and get some sacks. The linebackers do their job, and the secondary go out there defend the receivers and keep the eyes look in the backfield, and not only the backfield, looking beside your receivers and watch for the ball. When the quarterback throw the ball to the receiver, please turn around and find the ball. That's why them pass interference be called so easily because my goodness, man, it catches all the time. You gotta turn around and find the ball and then swat it down or get the pick. That's our problem. We ain't turning around. That's how some of these receivers be beating us sometimes.
Right. I'm going to agree with you, but I also I should have started. I think it was Nick who made the statement about starting fast. Coach DeBoer is even talking about a fast start. And Nick said on both offense and defense, and I understand exactly what he means when he says that. A fast start. Now, the reason that I'm very adamant about the fast start is because of the fact that the fast start has a way of taking the crowd out of the game from the jump early. If you take them out early and often and everything, they got it. Then you can hear your cadence. You have less tendencies of the penalties that you're talking about, and I'm talking about like non-ball fouls. You know what I'm saying? Take where you won't be jumping off sides or false start or this, that, and the third because you can't hear. If you take the crowd out early and often, it minimizes mistakes on your part because now the game is coming more to you, and it's going to put the opposing team more or less on their heels, if that makes any sense. So you got to take them out early. That's one of the number one things is take them out early. Now, how do you take them out early? Number one, establish some long sustaining drives. Establish that. Number 2, don't just come away from an offensive drive with 3 points. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's not going to work all the time. You've got to put 7 on the board. You've got to put 7. Now, roll tide, Carla, roll tide, Chris, roll tide. Now, one thing about it, and that's this here. If you're going to come with the come on, then now let's go back to what you said and let's insert blockers, the O-line. I've been saying it all summer. X factor. O-line creating those lanes for the running back. O-line protecting Ty. O-line just doing their thing. taking the game to Missouri early from the word go. Don't let them stand you up in the lane. Don't let them shoot the gaps and everything. You do what you're supposed to do. And so that O-line from the defensive side of the ball, just the same thing from the opposite way. D-line penetrating those gaps. D-line sealing those edges, bringing that wolf up, bringing those other everybody up, because Missouri's going to run the ball. Now, Missouri's going to play a balanced, a multiple set. And so that just kind of means they're going to throw a lot of different sets at you and do a lot of different things on offense. But you, as a defensive player, you're going to have to be ready for whatever they throw at you. You got to be ready. You remember back in the gap, Twister, coaches always say, keep your head on a swivel.
Mm-hmm.
You got to keep your head on a swivel. You got to be able to pay attention to what's going on around you, and that's each individual. You got to do it individually and then even as a team. And then that's where communication is key. See, so there's a lot of keys to the victory there, but I'm with you from a defensive side of the ball. You got to seal those edges. You've got to. And then you said something yesterday too. We got to do them the same way that we did Pavia. We also have to do them the same way that we did Gunnar Stockton. Make them or put them in an uncomfortable position where they're going to have to do something that they don't want to do. Put them make them one-dimensional. That's another key to victory. To make, from a defensive point of view, make their offense one-dimensional. I'm just saying, I believe we it'll work for us. Hey, Dan, roll tab. Bobby Sprinkle, my main man. Bobby, I'm sorry I didn't get with you today. I had to go get me another vehicle, and I had, Lord bless me with it today. So here I be. So, but I promise I'll be there tomorrow. And so,
yeah,
anyway,
me too, Bobby. I wasn't there either, man. Mm-hmm.
So the
I
day was
apologize, old friend.
Yeah, me too. But today was just business handling day. I had to handle up on some business because I do have some things coming up the weekend that I have to be a part of. So anyway, I had to get me another vehicle. But anyway, Twister, and to Diane, good to see you. Roll Tide, and to whomever, Big Dean, all of y'all coming on up in here.
Roll Tide, everybody. Keith, man, roll Tide to your doc.
Yeah, roll Tide to everybody. But Twister, I'm with you. I got to seal those edges, tighten up shore up that middle, continue to fill those gaps and all that kind of stuff. I believe, and again, roll Tide, Susan, and again, Twister, we've got to seal up those gaps there in the middle of our offense. So that means that Justin Jefferson and all those cats, Deontay Lawson, all of them, they got to keep their head on a swivel too. Communicate. And so I think we're going to be okay. I think we're going to be fine. That's my prayer.
And one more thing I want to get out there. Deontay Lawson, learn how to wrap up, man. I resaw the game from another YouTube guy's perspective. He is not wrapping up. Because when that running back scored, Central Alexander scored that last touchdown, when they got 14, he tried to hit him with his shoulder. Wrap up, man. Maybe you could have had, probably had a chance to take him down. He tried to pop him. But all of a sudden, he bounced off of him and scored the touchdown. You got to learn how to wrap up, man. You the leader of the defense, man. Yeah, you got to learn how to wrap up. Yeah,
you can't do it like that. You got to wrap up because, see, when a running back, and take it from an old running back, but I'm also a former linebacker as well, when a running back has gained a particular mode of momentum, unless you wrap him up, you're not going to bring him down. Just a good hit, unless his balance is horrible and everything, it's not going to do right. You see what I'm saying? It is not going to do right. So he's not going to go down. Not a guy who's a power runner. No. You have to hit him. You have to wrap him up and be physical with him and bring him to the ground. I'm with you on that, Twister. And
Yeah,
and
I think,
and,
like I said, everybody's saying
this
he might
season.
be still hurt. They say he might be still hurt from that injury last year. Maybe so, but still, man, you on that field, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. People risk, even though people are hurt, they still gonna play hard. A lot of people play hurt. So I know you're trying to play gently a little bit, but when you out there on that field, man, people don't give a damn that you hurt or not, Doc. So you gotta go how to wrap up, man. If you ain't ready, man, don't be on that field. That's just
Well,
how it
that's
is,
gonna be a
man.
coach, but that's gonna be a coaching thing. That's
Yeah.
gonna be a coaching thing. That's not on Deontay. That's gonna be a coaching thing. Coach, they got to know that's got to be that communication thing. That's not just on Lawson. That's a
Okay.
coaching thing and knowing and a medical thing. You know, you come on now, cause watch this. And and I don't want to I don't like to bring this up and everything because it's sort of. Wait a minute, hold up for a minute. Hold up.
Like I
Hey,
said, I ain't down the guy. The man still can play. But you know, what I'm seeing right now, he need to start wrapping up and tackling.
yeah, that's all. Cause now here we go. But let's go back to that. You know, hey Stacey, go dog. What's up with you? Good to see you. Let's go back to and I don't mean no harm, but let's go back to the Georgia game for just a second, okay?
Go ahead.
Lawson blew that last play when Georgia was trying to go for it with Cash Jones. Lawson that play up, man. Lawson part of the reason that play got to where it was because he shot the gap. He became very aggressive right there. You see what I'm saying? But
I seen that. Yeah, I did.
saw that, right?
Yeah, ALT Overton cleaned it up. Yeah.
LT cleaned it up. Keon Sabb came up with some with containment as well, just coming up with all of that. That play, I was telling some of the Georgia fans, that play was doomed from the start. That play was doomed from the start because when that ball was snapped, Deontay was on Cash Jones quicker than he got back there to throw sort of his wrist to let him know he was behind him. LT cleaned it up. Here comes Cash Jones wasn't going anywhere. Point that I'm making. Consistency. We've got to be consistent with that. Crash those lanes. Do that. It throws the rhythm of the offense off. It throws it off when you crash the lanes. When you crash the gap, that's called gap integrity. You got to crash it. And so LT Overton and Bray, you know, like you were saying, just make it happen. Now, you know, but it's gonna take a whole defensive effort this week. Because I'm telling you now, Ahmad Hardy is the real deal. He's the real deal. And he's not gonna go, you ain't gonna just be able to bump him and think he's gonna go down because he runs too hard. He runs too hard. And so you're right, Twister. Wrapping up, you know what? Basics, bro. Basics.
Yeah.
Basics.
Just simple thing. Just you go hawking down, find the ball carrier. That's what you gotta do. Keep playing, find the ball carrier. That's all you gotta do.
Mm-hmm. That's it. It's just that simple. The basics, the little stuff. That's what's gonna get you in there. So those are just some of and that's just some of my keys to victory too. But now let's talk about let's get a little bit more specific though, Twister. Let's talk about the offensive side, just offense alone. Okay, no defense, straight offense.
Okay,
give me a kicker. You talked about Ryan catching the ball. Okay, I want to kind of.
They say he's catching it with his body, not with his hands. They like he catching it with his chest, you know, like having his chest open, you know, so the ball can get his chest so he can hold on to the ball. Like he been doing that a lot, but he need to start catching with his hands, like Horton doing and Bernard been doing. He catching it with his body. They trying to get him to catch it with his hands because they was practicing with rugby footballs this week, and he's still catching it, cradling it like a baby.
Well, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you like this. Stacey Godal said she will buy you 10 batteries for your dying smoke alarm.
Man, I ain't give a dang. How you doing, Stacey Goldalls, man? Yeah, she don't like me.
But
Man, you gotta get used to it. As long as it works, that's all I care about, man.
I
The
know
hell of
that's
y'all,
right, man.
man. Shut up about my goddamn supposed to test. As long as it working.
If it's doing what it's supposed to do, it can beat that.
Man, twerk, big and twerk. You can tweet like a bird. I don't give a damn. Man, the hell with that, man, she don't like me.
It could be like rockin' Robin as far as I'm
It
concerned.
don't matter as long as it works. At least it let me know it's my house smoking.
It can chirp like a chicken.
Yeah, like a hell, man. Shoot, you don't like it, cover your ears. That's all I'm gonna say. Man, leave my goddamn smoke tip alone. Tweet.
Tweet. But check this out. Check that wasn't me. That was YouTube's customer service.
Whatever. The service, I don't give a damn. I can't help that. I can't help that. Long as it works, that's all that matters.
Wait a minute. Look at Dwight, man. Dwight, you throwing shade, bro. There's always that one black friend with a chirping smoker.
Man, shoot, we black. Nobody did. Welcome to the hood. Hey, what did they told Cuba couldn't do on Fighting Temptations? But it works. But it works.
Listen, I guarantee you, let some smoke come through. That bad boy gonna go.
That's gonna be screaming. And then I showed up, I used the fan and shut it up.
Hey, Twist, it gonna sound like the flatline.
Man, I'm telling you, talking about it gonna be a beep. And they sure enough gonna be like, God dang, Twisted cut it off. I'm like,
I'm telling you, man. I'm just saying, man. Chris, I promise you, it's actually my shirt collar. See, it's actually my shirt collar. I promise you, it's actually my shirt collar.
Everybody say Peter Man going gangster.
Don't get it twisted, bro. Please don't get it twisted. Okay, William, I got you. Soon as when I come off, I got you. If you die in the fire, wait a minute, what did she say? Hold up. This took a turn. If you die in the fire, I warned you. Thank you, Susie Sunshine. Man, anyway, but I'm gonna tell you like this. What were we talking about? Oh, Ryan Williams and Kenchi.
Mm-hmm.
Honest to goodness, nobody has ever really picked this up. Have you ever noticed he jumps for all of his passes?
Yeah.
You ever notice that? The majority of his passes, he jumps. He's off the ground. He jumps. When he missed the touchdown against Georgia, guess what? He wasn't jumping. He wasn't jumping.
Man, but god dang, man, Ty Cesar put that biscuit in the basket, man. He could have could have created it, then they ran, because that was an easy touchdown he dropped.
But however, and all of that is true, but you're gonna miss them sometime. Bad technique, good technique. Sometimes it just some things you got to work through, and he's working through it. Now, we're gonna see, but I think he's a work in progress. And I call it the sophomore slump. Because you have them. You have them sometimes. But
let me say this too. I ain't mean to cut you off. I ain't mean to say my humble apologies. Amari Cooper, he had a hell of a back in 2012. Mm-hmm. Amari Cooper had one of the greatest dang freshman years ever, basically. Mm-hmm. He had a good freshman year, but the second year, he had his slumps too.
He had slump.
He had the slumps too. He played good in the sophomore, but he had a dose dive, and then his junior season, he went right back up to his form. He going through that phase.
Yeah, it's a phase. It's a phase. And every good player, you know it as well as I know it. Every superstar, most of them, they've gone through it in one phase or another. Whether they're on one side of the ball or the other, they've had it. Linda P, my girl, is in
Linda P.
Roll Tide, KT, what the business is. You know, quit playing, girl. What's going on with you? You already know. Yeah, really though, Ryan should be a freshman. Exactly. If you remember, thank you. Ryan is supposed to be a freshman. You
Yeah.
dealing with still a kid. Okay.
Mm.
So, but I understand it before anybody start beating me up. I understand he's supposed to be able to catch. That's true. But mistakes happen. It happens to the best of them. So let's cut him some grace. Let's cut him some slack. He's working on it. Because others miss too now. The others miss too.
Great receivers missing dropping passes.
Yeah, they miss them. Yes, sir. So, but I think there's a lot of things. If we're going to talk about Ryan from that standpoint, there's just some things that he has to overcome, if you will. He's got to overcome some stuff. So that's all I'm saying is you got to just give him time and everything. Jacob, what's up, Jacob Arthur? Good to see you, my man. My brother from Georgia representing them dogs. What's up,
And then
Jacob?
they saying he's hurt. They saying he's questionable. They saying he's injured or something like that.
Hold up. You know me. You know Piano Man.
Yeah, get the Bible out.
Yeah, let me get my Bible. Hold up. Let me get my Bible. Wait a minute.
Yeah, a lot of cats from the other podcast talking about he hurt. I'm like, what happened? Like, was it practice related?
We're gonna see something here.
Steven here's roll tide, old friend. Roll tide to the guys I miss. The white roll tide to your brother.
Yeah, best producer in the world is
yes,
white.
Sir.
That's my dog there, man. Always trying to make a brother. You know, man, I got too much going on my phone.
Kimberly, sweetheart, roll tide to you, sweetheart.
All right, here we go, ladies and gents. On 3 reports, latest update on Ryan Williams' injury. As of course, this is brought to you by Tide 100.9, putting the plug out there for my boy Ryan Fowler. But here we go. Here's the latest report. Alabama fans begin to worry about the health status of sophomore wide receiver Ryan Williams on Wednesday night when Williams' name appeared on the SEC availability report for the Crimson Tide's game against the Missouri Tigers this Saturday. Williams was listed as probable, indicating a 75% chance or better to play against Missouri on Saturday. On 3 Sports, Pete Nakos elaborated on the report on Thursday afternoon ahead of the Thursday availability report at 7 p.m. tonight. So just be watchful for in the Nakos report. He said that Williams has tracked well this week and is expected to be available against number 14 Missouri. Okay, Williams, a sophomore wide receiver from Saraland, Alabama, reclassified to the 2024 recruiting class and joined the Crimson Tide as a 17-year-old freshman. And he in all good stuff. And they're talking about just different things and all that kind of stuff. But the part I think that you were waiting to hear, he has tracked well this week and is expected to be available for Saturday. Okay, so it's going to be all right.
There was no worry, but it was a lot of people talking about it, and I'm like, huh? You look fine to me. He was like, I think he ready to go. It's just the fact is, like people worrying about that man gonna be all right, man. Leave that man alone. Let that man keep on practicing. So he's all right.
And I was reading where somebody just said trying to be cute. I don't think that. I don't think you're trying to be cute. I don't even allow that type of thinking. You know, he's being we got to remember something.
He's still a kid, man. He's still young. He's number the kid.
And then too, it's called entertainment. There's some entertaining that goes on in that. So he's exuberant. And then, like I said, I don't think he's trying to be cute. You know, so I don't even go down that road. You know, I don't even go down that road.
It's just weird to me. They talking about the fingernail stuff. I'm like, man, he do that stuff for his sister, right? He do that for his sister.
Sister, yeah. Come on now.
I'm like, leave that man alone. At least that man beat y'all. I been saying that man beat y'all team, man. Been mousing y'all ass, and y'all don't say nothing about that. But y'all worrying about this man's whatever he got going on, man. Leave that man alone. Let that man play ball.
It has nothing to do with his play. Because, like I said, I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna be done with that part. shoot, I guess nobody saw when Dennis Rodman married himself.
Yeah, he was goddamn wearing goddamn makeup and goddamn what is that tutu he had on. Nobody said nothing but that 6'8"
But
man.
nothing
Man, beat the
burger.
brakes.
We told you
Big
what
Joe gonna beat the brakes off you too.
we kind of told you what the problem was. That's a habit, and he's trying to break it. And then you're saying, damn, all the other stuff, catch the ball. He's catching it. I guarantee you, he has caught more than he's dropped. I guarantee you, he's caught more than he's dropped. We tend to highlight the stuff when something goes wrong. We tend to highlight stuff as opposed to highlighting the other stuff that's going right. But I told you that. Have you ever noticed he jumps a lot when he catches the ball? 90% of his catches, he's off the ground. He's off the ground. And when he missed that pass against Georgia, he did not jump, and it was right there. Twister's right. It was right there in his hands. So we don't know what's going through a person's mind when something goes wrong. We don't know because we're not out there and we're not in their brain. So, like I said,
there's no issue. Like I said, I think Nuthenberger said it, man. As long as he catching the ball, he catching the ball. I ain't no issue with that. Just catch the ball. Yeah, ain't no issue.
He's gonna catch it with it because there's a lot of cats that actually do catch the ball with their chest, but they're not really catching it with their chest. What it is that the ball drops into their into like their bread basket and they cradle it in. Like what you said, that's like an instinct. They do that. Cause like, have you ever noticed a running back sometimes? There are some running backs that run with that ball loose, and there are some running backs that run with that ball tight. They run with it tight. It all depends on the running back. When Pavia got stripped last week, if you go back and you look at it, I'm gonna be honest with you, he actually had the ball tight. He really did.
Mm-hmm.
But Justin Jefferson found a good angle and stripped them of a part that was not all the way covered. He found one good spot, stripped them, and that turned the tide of the ball game. Pavia actually had good technique right there. Justin Jefferson just caught him right there.
Yeah, I was surprised he got that ball. I was like, dang, he got that tight. That bite tight. I'm like, he had it real tight. I'm like, he must have put some strength on those fingers, man. He ripped that ball like Jesus. Yeah. That was some strength right there, man. He got to be how he ripped it out. How he ripped that ball out of his hand like that.
But Caden Proctor holds on to the ball. He sure does. But I guarantee you, but I want to tell you this. I guarantee you, I want you to ask him how many times they go over that to ensure he catches the ball. It's more than one time. I guarantee you it's more than one time. Like, I guarantee you, he carried the ball. I guarantee you they had to work on ball carrying technique with him because he's a lineman by nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a lineman by nature. So it's a lot of technique and strategy and teaching and development that goes on. So, like I said, Ryan's going through what I call a sophomore slump. He's due for one. So, but I still believe he's catching more than he drops. We're just highlighting those drops of when he drops them. But I think he's gonna be all right.
He's fine.
Hey, Twister, check this out. He caught a touchdown last week, didn't he?
Yeah, and he didn't stand up. He didn't jump either. He
didn't jump either.
Man, because the ball went right in the money. I'm talking about Ty Sims, like he just aimed at the ball before the man got to the spot. He just ran. Ryan just ran to it and caught it. It was a play. It was a play from I think number 29 about to go for a sack. He juked out the way. Ryan Williamson got old ball off of him, had him open. He had his hand open. And Ty Simpson found him and he threw that dart and he caught it. He didn't stand up. He didn't credit. He just caught it. So
it was a dart.
Man.
I mean, You can hear that bad boy singing all the way here to
Man,
Mississippi.
man, I don't know what it is about Ty Simpson's ball skills, man. 'Cause this man do not play like a first-year starter. I know he sat down and watched other quarterbacks, but this boy got out there. This boy was ready. Like I said, he know the system. He
Yeah,
knew the system. He been there for a while. And how he go out there and did what he did, man, it's just like, man, it's just national talent, man.
Yeah,
The man throwing like he remind me of a John Elway type quarterback or a Brett Favre type quarterback. The man, he always, when he dodging linebackers and linemen, he always looking down the field trying to find a receiver. That's what I like about it. That's what a quarterback's supposed to do. Don't panic. You dodge a sack. You still looking downfield, looking for an open receiver or a running back or a tight end.
And
just
so
amazing.
And the scary part is, and we're gonna get back to offense in just a second. The scary part is he's still learning.
Yes.
He's still learning. Yeah. So, what's up, Bishop?
Bishop.
What's up, Bishop?
Man, you talking about that gumbo, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro.
He's still learning. And like I said this morning, wait just a second. I'm going back to this. I'm just gonna talk about the Tide for a few more minutes, and we're gonna make it happen, Captain. We're gonna make it happen. We got about gonna stay. I got some stuff I gotta go do right quick. But here's the catch. And Isaiah Horton. Now here, check this out. Isaiah Horton, Jalen Hale, Derek Meadows, Rico Scott, Ryan Williams, Lacia Brooks, Cole Adams, Caden Proctor, Jackson Lloyd, William Sanders, Parker Brailsford, Joseph Ayanada, Alaus Alenin, Wilkin Formby, Michael Carroll, Danny Lewis, Jay Lindsey, Caleb Edwards, Marshall Pritchard, Ty Simpson, Austin Mack, Keelan Russell, Richard Young, Daniel Hill, all these guys, they're all underclassmen. This is just from the offensive from the offensive side of the ball. These are all underclassmen, Twister. They could come back.
Yeah, I believe they will. Yeah, I believe they'll come back.
They could come back. Tough as nails.
Tough as nails. Roll Tide to you, bro.
Roll Tide to you, bro. But Ty's playing point guard, quarterback like Coach Saban always wanted. Exactly. And the only one who actually, and I'm gonna be honest with you, but I don't like to compare and everything. But Bryce Young had that point guard thing going too. The only difference was Bryce Young did not like to run. That was not in his forte. He didn't like to run, and when he did run, that's how Bryce got hurt.
Yeah,
Bryce was not a runner. Now
Ty, he wanted to be more of a pocket passer, but the man was throwing darts too. Bryce Young threw darts like crazy.
Yeah, man. See, and those guys that distribute like that were totally awesome. Were totally awesome. So yeah, you're right. He playing that point guard quarterback like Coach Saban wanted him to, and but the only difference is though, Tough, and that's this here. But Twister and Tough, Ty can run. Ty can run too. That's another part of his game that sort of gets overlooked. But Ty can run, so that makes him a valuable weapon.
Basically what a dual threat quarterback supposed to be. The guy that can use his legs to get a first down and he can zip it down the field. Everybody thinking like, let's just say Jalen Monroe. He's basically a quarterback know how to run. A dual threat is just like you can get the first down when you got to with your legs, but the man can throw a goddamn mile on the football field. That's a dual threat. He can use his legs and he can use his arm. That's what make a quarterback so dangerous.
Well, Stacy, I agree with you. He can't run like Gunner. He don't have to.
No, that's the problem. You don't have to
doesn't
run
have
like
to.
Gunner.
He don't have to run like Gunner. Gunner's in a different situation. That's why I told you I don't like to compare, because I'm not gonna sit here and compare. Okay, I put it to you like this, Stacey. I can't run like Gunner, but Gunner can't run like Jalen Milroe. You see what I'm saying? See, so when you start comparing like that, Gunner couldn't run like Jalen Milroe, can't run like Jalen. Jalen gets to the edge, and y'all ought to know that. Jalen, every time he played Georgia, Jalen get to the edge of Georgia's defense and outrun everybody in Georgia. Y'all ain't caught Jalen yet.
So, like, yeah, Miro had a big arm, and I forgot, Chris kind of had a big point. Yeah, Miro had a good arm, but he had no accuracy with it. He got an arm, but Ty got accuracy. He is aiming right at his receivers.
I put it to you like this: Jalen had accuracy if you're going deep. He could complete a deep ball. I mean, go back and look at his stats. He could complete a deep ball. He just didn't trust going short. He didn't trust a mid. He didn't trust the mid. But going back and just firing it downfield, could nobody beat him. Bryce Young couldn't even beat him doing that. I'm serious. But
you got to have a short one. That's what get the yards better too.
That's where your money is, going short. Going short. And so, but we're blessed this year that we've got a quarterback who can do both. But notice how Alabama's touchdowns come, really. They come how? Basically going short, and yonder you go. He's gone. Like that. That's how you got to look at that. That's how Piano Man. You ain't got to do nothing, but that's how I see it.
Yeah, I see that too. Yeah, he going short because the screen pass are basically a bubble screen pass or a short pass. They basically like running plays.
Yep. Ja'Cory said he was hot and he was cold. I'm not gonna say it was cold. I'm just gonna say he was ineffective going short. He was just ineffective. That was not his game, going short. Because we could have beat it. Listen, if our running game had been effective against Oklahoma, Bama would have beat them. A running game and short passes would have beat them. But you can't, Miro had Mac Jones long bomb. He did. Mac Jones was something serious on that long ball, man. He was serious on, but look at the weapons Mac Jones had too. So weapons have a lot to do with it. Who you're surrounded with has a lot to do. And so Ty has some weapons, but they're of a different caliber. I'm just saying.
Like I said, Ty Seth do remind me of Matt Jones, plus the speed. Because Matt Jones couldn't run, but Ty Seth got them legs that they can run. He remind me more of Matt Jones. He remind me of a Matt Jones type of quarterback.
So,
but he can run and dodge sacks and stuff like that.
Yeah. So I think that Alabama, I'm gonna say it again. Alabama is trending. But guess what? We're gonna get our money's worth Saturday. But Missouri gonna play, and it goes back to like what Governor JB said. And here we go to the thing. The governor of Discord, JB 718, says Alabama is everybody's Super Bowl.
Yeah,
everybody's. Alabama is everybody's Super Bowl. So Alabama has to realize that part too, that because you're Bama, they're going to play you harder. They're going to play. It's going to be a lot more emotional and everything, simply because that crimson jersey stands for something. It stands for something. So I'm just saying, we got to come with it. Because like I said before, Twister, you've heard me say it. I haven't read a sign yet who said we want Georgia.
Nope.
I ain't read a sign yet. that said we want Vanderbilt, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Texas. Don't nobody. Oh, you know what? Right about now, everybody want Texas.
Man, the last time when Texas beat Alabama, they did say they want Georgia. That's the only team I heard them say that. Other than that,
Man. But you know what, though? Texas don't want Georgia. I promise you they don't.
I also want to see that game just for the fun of it.
I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it for the fun of it. I want Georgia. Now, watch this. Watch this, Stacey. I hope you start liking me after this. Now, watch this here.
Because she can't stand me.
Don't say that. Stacey loves everybody.
Hey, I know. I'm just saying.
She's just partial to Georgia.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with her.
I don't blame her. But check this out. But here we go. Dog, what up? Oh, Stacey. On a good day. No. On a bad day. Georgia can beat Texas. On a bad day. Let's see what we got. To the stage, it's the Bishop. What's up, Bishop?
Hey.
What's going on, Bishop, bro? How you doing, man? God bless you.
Good. What's going on?
Marvin Gaye ass way back in the gap. He asked that. Yeah. But I'm telling you, man, I'm just telling Stacey, I'm not looking down the road, but I'm just saying when Georgia and Texas play, I'm going with them Bulldogs. I'm going with them dogs. I'm telling you, Georgia got Texas number. Everybody got Texas number right about now. A lot of people gonna think they can beat them. Oklahoma gonna come with the come on. I'm telling you now.
Oklahoma gonna slaughter them.
I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, man. Oklahoma. Then they talked about Bishop. I caught you. You said they was picking on y'all last year because Texas beat y'all last year. Am I correct?
Yeah.
And they were bragging about it, right?
Talking about we soft, and David Stone is he's not good enough, and documentation beat conversation. Say when.
Yeah. They're gonna get slaughtered. They're gonna get slaughtered. They're gonna take that personal. Man.
J. Cole said, "Don't sleep on them. You never know what you're gonna get." I about know what I'm gonna get, J. Cole. And this one here, Texas is not strong. I've been telling y'all, but people wouldn't listen to me. Texas is overrated. Look, when they played Ohio State, Twister, you remember me saying, Ohio State gonna beat them? No, Texas gonna win. No, they're not. They're not. And Ohio State jumped on them dudes, and then they still ain't,
Hey, Twister but piano. You know what? So when I actually broke down that film, I know for a fact that coaching staff shut everything down and just allowed Texas to give them the game away. They kept it real vanilla.
Wow.
Man, I'm telling you, man. It's gonna but Bishop, what you got on your mind, bro? What's up with you?
No, man. Hey, I was just checking. I see you was serving up some good vittles, so I just wanted to check in, see if I can get a bowl.
Man, come on in here, man. Me and Twister, we just trying to serve up a little food here,
For sure.
Some of that goddamn jambalaya and that gumbo you keep talking about, Bishop, man. Man, you making me hungry, man. I'm finna go to the store after this show go off. Thank you, Bishop. Thank you very much.
Hey, it ain't nothing like the good old bowl gumbo with some hot water cornbread and with some collard greens and then turnip greens, and have me a little hot sauce right there. And I want the corner of the cornbread off the cast iron skillet.
Me and my big mouth.
Woo! That's good eating, man.
Oh
That's
man, now I got this man talking about food. Lord Jesus Christ, I should shut
Yeah,
up.
I'm no look. I done hijacked the show. How you gonna hijack the show, Bishop? You know good and well,
You Gucci, man.
brothers.
You Gucci. You
gumbo is dirty soup water with some meat. You got that right. Ask the vegetables too, Dr. Crystal. But I'm gonna tell you what, give me my gumbo with some okra in it now.
man,
Oh man.
and that jambalaya, Lord have mercy.
Oh, dirty rice, jambalaya, estupe. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying, man. That's good eating. I got me some. Hey, now since we bringing up gumbo and everything, we're gonna get back on football in just a second.
Yeah.
Check
Let's
this
go back
out.
to it.
I got some. I have some gumbo in the freezer, so it ain't nothing but a thing with me to go in there, pop it on out, and let the chips.
Yeah, but I'm dead serious. After this show go off, I'm going to the store and get some.
Y'all messing me up. Because
Dwight getting angry.
All right, it's
Dwight
time to
getting
go
angry.
to the
It's
store.
supposed to be about
Yeah,
football.
y'all
All right,
jacking
Dwight,
me
we going
up.
back to it. We going back to it, Dwight.
Yeah, we're going back. He
He get a little agitated. He get a little agitated now.
I tell you what, I bet you if Dwight came over here and I had some fried chicken or some fish. Matter of fact, part of the reason I'm getting ready to get out of here is because see, I'm going fishing in a little bit too. So I don't want to hear it. I can talk about what I want to
do. Hey, you fishing brim, bass, catfish? What whiting? What are we talking about?
All of them.
Wow. Man, I wish I was going fishing with you.
All of them.
All right. You don't twist my cap now.
Hey, wait a minute. Man, what kind of bait you use, man, to catch fish?
If I'm going freshwater, I'm going to use anything that the good Lord put on the earth. And if I'm going saltwater, I'm going to use me some shrimp.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So anyway, but Bishop, Twist and I, we're talking about the upcoming game between Bama and Missouri, and we were just kind of giving some keys to the game. Give me your keys to a Bama victory, but I also want to hear what will be keys for Missouri to win.
Okay. Well, some of the 3 keys that I came up for with Bama to win is first, establish the line of scrimmage and the run fits and stop the run. Because Missouri has really, that running back has really established a rhythm. So you got to disrupt that. You got to make sure you check out to have your linebackers watch the tight end, because that tight end pop pass down the seam can really open up things to give the coordinator something different to think about, so you can't stay ahead of the game. And then the last is making sure that when you guys on offense, you stay on the attack.
Yeah.
Now for Missouri, they just the opposite. They have to establish a new line of scrimmage when they run the ball.
Yeah.
And not only that, they have to run combination routes. And when you run combination routes, you have to pop that tight end down the seam. And then from there is making sure that your kicking game, there's no bust, because I have seen some busts in their kicking game for as recovering and whatnot, where you guys could possibly pop something big on the kicking game. So those are my keys that because understand I'm an old ball coach, so I'm gonna watch everything, because it's important to be able to understand and comprehend how somebody thinks or why they make decisions. When you watch it, you start gaining a greater understanding to understand why they would do certain things. And so that's what I do.
I hear you. Twister, what about you? A key to a Missouri victory?
Well, like I said, man, they got that running back and they wide receiver core. I think it was something what Darren said this morning. They on wide receiver core is doing good.
Okay.
Then, they can get them open, the running back and their quarterback. I'm gonna say, is their offensive line pretty decent? If they got a good old line.
Yeah, they got a decent line, but their two tackles, especially the one that came from Oklahoma, he's questionable right now. So it's wait and see.
Oh, yeah. If they can do that, man, LT Overton from probably going. Yeah, he wasn't gonna take advantage of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It also predicated. That's what I wanted to share with you earlier, Twister and Piano. When I was on earlier, another thing is that injury report. They're both of their tackles on there.
They're finna exploit that. Yeah, Alabama finna
Yeah.
exploit that.
So and most likely knowing Drinkwitz does it, he'll leave it to game time decision. But to me, even if they're 80%, they're gonna find a way to play and make it go at it.
I'm clapping because Tough as Nail said the Yanks are out of the playoff. I had to shout that out this morning.
Yeah,
I'm not a Yankees fan. I can't stand the Yankees. I'm sorry. Steven Hicks can kill me.
No,
but I don't like Steven Hicks can kick my ass, man. I ain't never was a Yankee fan.
No way.
I'm not a big Yankees guy either, man.
Respectfully, Steven Hicks, don't cuss me out on the chat now.
No. You got to worry about not on here, but they're gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. But I'm looking at this though. Let's go back to Missouri and the key to victory.
Right.
Ahmad Hardy, Jamal Roberts. That's a tandem. That's a tandem that Bama defense, especially that defensive front, is going to have to worry about. It's going to sort of remind me of when Auburn had, is it Ronnie Brown?
Yeah.
Cadillac
Cadillac. Yeah.
Cadillac Williams, and man, and those two guys ran hard. And I'm going to take it back just a little bit further with Auburn. Now this is real old school, but here we go. Joe Cribbs and James Brooks. They were like that's back in the gap. That's back in the gap talking there. But those two ran real hard.
Right.
So when you look at Ahmad Hardy and you look at Jamal Roberts, you're looking at like a thunder and lightning type tandem that they're both going to run hard, they're both going to run smart, and you can't give up on the play, or you can't stop on the play until you hear the whistle blow.
Yeah.
That down is over. Yeah. The play is over. And that's what I fear for what Twister was saying, Bishop, is that you can't just bump a guy. You got to wrap him up. You got to wrap him up and put him on the ground, and that whistle has to sound.
Yeah. Now, another secret weapon you guys have is your quarterback. His decision making right now is in the elite area right now. So they're gonna have to really be on top of their game. And then for their quarterback, he can't afford to make any mistakes. Whenever you put the ball in the air, make sure you're putting it to the right area. Otherwise, you got people in your secondary that's ready to receive that offering if you're gonna give it.
Because I'm gonna tell you what, Probola, let me see what's his name now. I want to get his name right. I got to get his name right. Probola, I think that's his name.
Probula.
Yeah, that he has. I'm gonna put it to you like this: he has to play almost a flawless game.
Right.
And I know some folks might not want to hear that, but he's going to have to play. He's going to play almost a flawless game. But now let me flip that record over. Go to the next track or whatever you want to say. Alabama defensively is going to have to play just as flawless.
Correct.
But you give a guy like that confidence, either Probula, Roberts, Hardy, you give them confidence, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day, and you have to shut that down from the jump street. You got to make it hard on them from the beginning. That's why I said, Bishop, one of the keys for Bama victory: strike early, strike fast, play fast, strike early, strike often to take the crowd out the game.
Another thing, though, with you guys, Bama has to get Pivula off his spot. You can't let him sit back there and be comfortable. You got to heat him up. When you get a shot, if you do what you need to do on first and second down, and you get 3rd and 7 and longer, you got to heat him up. Don't let him sit back there and pick his spots. You heat him up, and vice versa for you guys. It's the same thing. You can't. These quarterbacks in the SEC, they are quality quarterbacks. You cannot let them sit back there and pick you apart.
Yeah.
So.
Can't do it. Twister, go ahead, bro.
Like I said, man, back to us, man. They saying it might. They trying to question: is it going to be a monster game? And question marks. I'm going to say it's going to be a fun game still, but we ain't gonna sleep on Mizzou.
Right.
I don't think we need to do just play our A game like we did against Vanderbilt. Protect the quarterback, open up some run gaps so the running backs can go out there and gash them. The receivers get open, catch the balls, yards out the catch and keep it moving. Defense, tackle behind the line, grapple, and tackle in space and seal the edges. That's basically all, man. Can Kane Womack do that in all 4 quarters? Can he do it?
And,
a complete defensive game.
Yeah. And to piggyback off of Twister, also read your keys. Watch if they try to do that wide receiver pass. Don't get caught up because everything you've been stopping the run, so you get lax in your coverage. Stay on your keys because it seems like that wide receiver pass is coming back across the nation.
Yeah, it's going. You got to be smart. You got to recognize it when it's coming. Here's something else, and we're gonna stay in the same vein, but I'm gonna go to the Alabama side of the ball and everything. And we talked about, and Twister and I, we in the chat, you heard it, Bishop. We were talking about Caden Proctor, right?
Yeah.
Here's what here's where some people are not looking at. Ryan Grubb sets that play up way ahead of time. He sets Proctor up way ahead of time by using him as a decoy. You never know when it's about to happen because he never tips his hand like that.
Correct.
Because what ends up happening is that if you get too familiar with it, then everybody gonna sort of catch on to it. But what they do in that Georgia game, I'm sorry, Stacey, go Dogs, keep bringing it up, but that was just something that that's just something that I saw. They set him up to a point to where they ran him over there, and then they would hand the ball off. They ran him over there, but they would pass it somewhere else. It was straight setup. Then when they decided to throw the ball to him, nobody was ready. They was not ready for that. The only reason Proctor did not score in that game is because then all of a sudden they ran over there and clogged up the lane so quick he had nowhere to go.
Right.
If he could have just been just a tad bit faster, he had a wide open lane dead up the middle from the jump street. But those linebackers got there real quick, clogged it up, and stopped him. When Proctor scores, Bishop, you're going to hear the shot heard around the world.
Hey, I tell you what, hey, that's a lineman's dream for them to say, hey, you can go out for a pass. Hey, we about to start acting like we out there running like Usain Bolt. And yeah, it might be slow to y'all, but it's Usain Bolt speed for us.
Man, I'm saying, man, it remind me of the old school, man, when Kane probably got that ball. Remind me of reading the refrigerator period, man. I'm like, who would try to tackle a guy during 6'10", weigh 380-pound
Hey,
man? I'm trying to tell you, man.
hey,
But
Twister.
6'7", I mean.
Yeah, and Twister, he wasn't going down.
Nah,
You better make a business decision right now.
not Pierre the man. One of those Vanderbilts tried to steal it, kind of stood him up for a bit, but his weight got to him, and he leaned forward. One of the Vanderbilt players had it for a good 4 or 5 seconds, and Caleb Potter yanked his body away and fell forward for that first
Yeah,
down. He tried.
But
He tried.
he hit him too high.
Yeah,
he did.
yeah, he
And
tried though, but no.
Yeah, you never hit it. No, if you know anything, it's better to hit lower below the legs on the lower part of the legs, because
yeah,
otherwise you getting in their wheelhouse if you're trying to tackle them up
Yeah,
too
I
high.
don't know, Bishop, because that dude had a juke, man. Because that Georgia guy during the field tried to die for his legs, and Caleb probably, surprisingly did a dang juke, moved
I
out the
told
way
you
and
that's
made
what
a
I was
miss.
saying.
That's what
Hey,
I'm saying.
that cat was on a mission. No, he was on a mission. This is my one shot. Y'all better get out my way.
Big man can move, man. Hey, y'all talking about big fat men? These big fat men nowadays are freaking athletic. The almost can
Yeah,
move.
yeah,
Jesus.
no doubt, no
For a
doubt.
285-pound man to juke a freaking safety, that's impressive. Man, I'm trying to tell
hey,
you.
Sugar Bell, how you doing, dear? What's going on with
Roll
you?
Tide, Sugar
Roll Tide,
Bell, sweetheart.
Sugar Bell. That's sugar. I can't wait to Christmas cause instead of singing Silver Bells, we're gonna be singing Sugar Bell. And then, boy, that's gonna make her Christmas holiday right there. We're gonna
Yeah,
sing.
sure enough, sure enough.
Yeah, but I'm just telling you, but when you go back, but the point that I'm making is
Mhm.
that they set you up for gimmick plays like that. They set you up for it, and that's part of the genius of Ryan Grubb. But I have to go back to what B Sharp, what Coach Sean, I think whoever, there were others on the show, Tez and all of them, what they're doing, Coach Al, Coach Carl, they're setting us up for something down the road against a specific team for a specific time.
Right.
For a specific time. We ain't seen nothing yet. And then here's the other part of that. Who said, too, that when that time comes, who said it was going to be Caden Proctor?
Exactly.
Mhm.
And take it from someone that used to be a defensive coordinator. Once you get one of those special plays, it's always in the coach's back mind, trying to make sure that they don't get lax again. And so what it does is you're always hesitant to call the defense like you've been calling before. So it's a chess match, no doubt.
And just like Georgia wasn't ready for it, I don't think other teams will be ready for it. I don't think they're going to be ready for it. Because right now it's Proctor, and he's getting some things ready. But like I said before, who said that down the road that it was going to just be straight Proctor?
Be
Never
gentle.
can tell.
Hey, be gentle.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm just telling y'all, it's going to be something. It's going to be magical to see. It's going to be real magical to see of how all of this how all of this is going to shape up. I'm excited about it. I'm
Yeah.
wondering how this is even going to work for Saturday. But I just want us to just play a basic game Saturday and just come in and boom pow.
I know for us, I want us to start strong and fast and never let up. Because in this day and age, we now know we're into the SEC part, and we talked about it this morning. 9 out of 10 opponents are ranked.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Hey, wait a minute. Y'all know what I'm about to say, don't you? Let me get my
go
Bible.
ahead.
I gotta find my Bible. Hold it.
All right.
Where my Bible at? Oh, wait a minute. What I do with it?
Uh-oh. Oh, you lost the Bible. Oh, man, you got to find that Bible. Find that Bible.
Where my Bible? Where my Bible's at? Oh Lord, don't kill me. Don't get me, Lord. I done put, oh no. Oh, you hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey. I'm the one lost my Bible. Oh my goodness. What did I do with it? Well, because I got everybody's schedule right here. I had everybody's schedule right here.
Yeah, because you had it. Remember, you had it up this morning for a brief moment.
Yeah, I had it. I had it the whole show, and now it's gone. Oh my goodness. Oh,
It's all right. It's all right. Hey. You good. You good.
Well, anyway, because it was so convenient. The one that I use is very convenient. But anyway, I wanted to make a point of how, like, Oklahoma's playing Bama, Oklahoma's playing LSU, Oklahoma's playing Texas A&M, and all that kind of stuff. Diane said, "Look in the new vehicle." No, it's not in the new vehicle.
Wow.
Dang, you got jokes, huh?
I ain't mad at you. Hey.
Diane trying to put me out there. Some friend you are.
Trying to put you on blast.
Trying to put me.
Oh my goodness. Hey, perfect time, girl. Perfect time.
Wait a minute, let me see him. Hold up. Now, I hadn't really looked over this right here.
Shoot.
Okay. Let me see. Hold up.
I tell you what, it's gonna
Here we go. Here's a Bible that I don't use much, but
he found one.
I'm
okay.
gonna keep a Bible now. I'm gonna keep a Bible. I'm gonna keep a Bible. Let me go see. So, like what Bishop is saying, and I'm like, we've already been through Alabama, but let me just use. I'm just gonna use Oklahoma. So here we go. No.
We played Michigan and Auburn already.
Okay, here we go.
Texas used to be ranked. South Carolina.
Yeah.
Ole Miss.
Okay, watch this. I got it right here. I see.
Okay, go ahead.
Listen, see, when you get these new Bibles, you got to kind of find out what's what. So what I needed was down there in the bottom. Got to watch nothing. I ain't gonna take that no further. Anyway, so we start. Oklahoma starting out with Texas, right?
Yep.
Then, for the rest of the year, then they go to South Carolina. They play Ole Miss. They play Tennessee. They play Bama. They play Missouri. They play LSU. Everybody, with the exception of Texas, everybody else is in the top 25. That's why I was asking this morning, where in the world are they getting this stuff that the SEC and especially Alabama soft schedules, this, that, and the third, when everybody else besides Texas is in the top 25. Gauntlet. It's like what Bishop said. This is the gauntlet. From here on out, it's gauntlet. And the funny part about it is, that the way this thing is set up, like, okay, Georgia has a loss. Alabama has one loss, but it's not in SEC play.
It wasn't conference.
It wasn't conference. So you still waiting on the people that have one and heading to two losses. Like let me see. Georgia has a loss. Tennessee has a loss. See, that's why Big Dog is really wanting everybody to beat Bama or somebody to beat Bama, because now that's gonna put everybody even Steven. But here's the catch, though, Big Dog. Let me clear my throat. Let me clear it up real good. We own the tiebreaker with Georgia. Sorry, we do, and you don't. And that's all I got to say about that. Watch this. Here's LSU. LSU. They start with South Carolina, Vanderbilt, Texas A&M, Bama, Arkansas, Western Kentucky, Oklahoma. With the exception of Arkansas and Western Kentucky and South Carolina, everybody else, LSU plays top 25. That's all I'm saying.
And the gauntlet, and believe it or not, when the season started, like you had said earlier today, 11 of the SEC people were in the top 25. 11. So we all got to play one another. So if that's the case, then of course there's going to be some losses, but it depends on when that loss came. Like your loss is before you even hit conference play. That's rated different versus somebody that loses in conference.
Well, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. This is about to get interesting. It's about to get interesting. Just saying, man. It's about to get interesting. So I'm watching this Bama and Missouri game very intently.
Right.
Very intently. I'm watching Bama, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas. I'm watching those like I'm guarding the bank. I'm watching those two games very intently. Who is that? And I'm telling you, 3 games. Bama, Missouri, Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Auburn, South Carolina, LSU.
Yeah.
Because remember now, I forgot. Hold up. Twister. LSU does have a loss in the SEC. They lost to Ole Miss.
Ole Miss, yeah.
Yeah. I was just about to. Okay, you picked that up. Cool.
Yeah.
Ole Miss beat them.
Ole Miss beat them. They sure did.
And now see, Ole Miss is the one that they've been slipping on by. They still undefeated.
Exactly. So we have, and this is why I said that when you break down that top 25 like I did per conference, the Big 10, the ACC, the Big 12, the Independent, the AAC, none of them have the excitement going on like the SEC does. Because now people are playing for their lives, man, because you're playing for 12 spots. You're playing to try to get to closest to that 12th spot as you can. I'm just saying.
And put it like this. That's why when we were Twisted, we were talking this morning, I was saying, look, I can't look past my opponent because we're in the gauntlet season. This is the part where you look ahead, you're going to slip up with who you're about to play. So you got to go 1-0 each and every week. And hey, nobody's a slouch. And when that's the case, then you got to have competitive depth because it's a brutal schedule, and you're going to have backups that are just as strong as your starters. So that's why, man, this ain't no joke. I don't see how they think we soft over here. They over there with they got most conferences have 2 to 3 strong opponents. Where man, you'd be lucky to come out of our conference without 6 strong opponents.
Bishop, sir, what's your strength of schedule for Oklahoma?
I think we're second.
Oh wow! So we right behind y'all. We got third.
Who has first?
Yeah, I'm very curious about that.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question, Miss Piano.
Casey, you're good. I don't trip about that kind of stuff. We're good. Cause I'm about to join y'all in a minute. Cause y'all talking my love language now. I love talking about football. But since a certain person over here said we're gonna keep it about football with the chat over here, we talking about football. I'll let y'all have that. I know y'all listening, so you good, Stacy, and the rest of y'all that's talking about food and gum.
Hey, my bad. My bad. Yeah, no, I got an innocent
Bishop,
heart.
sir, you Gucci, sir. Hey, I'm down to talk about some food, man. Come on, man.
But now, the reality is, you put, okay, let's say, for instance, you put any of the Big Ten, give them our schedule, any one of our team's schedule. Do you think they'll be 5-0 right now?
Big Ten?
Okay. No.
Back
to what I was talking about yesterday and this morning in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. Who, like, let's just say Indy, Illinois, they ranked what, number 7?
Yeah.
Who did they defeat to earn that spot? Who are the teams that they defeated? What good team did they defeat to get to where they at? How strong are they scheduled so they can get ranked so high? Who did they defeat? The ranking. Who did you defeat to get to earn that? If you play a team, you better earn your rank.
We agree with that, Twister. But here's the thing: ever since Florida State got left out, it seems like they don't simped a little bit, and they trying to say if you gone through your schedule, no matter the strength of schedule, that you deserve to be ranked. I don't believe in that. I believe, like, look, hey, you play our schedule, and our strength of schedule. Hey, anybody across the nation, y'all more than welcome to come run through this gauntlet and say you'll be unscathed. This ain't for little boys. This is for grown men.
This me. So back to what I'm saying. Yeah, back to what I was saying, Bishop, sir. Illinois, have this schedule that we got, Alabama got, Oklahoma got, would y'all still get that same rank y'all got right now?
No.
There's no shade on them. Kudos to them. Maybe it's the committee. Probably got a little hand in the situation. Per se. I said this weeks ago. Who did y'all defeat to get to that spot? What teams did y'all defeat?
Yeah.
Did y'all earn the rankings?
Right.
Because the teams we've been playing has been tough. Were they high ranked? Vandy. Yeah, there was ranked 16. That was a ranked team, and they played some good teams. Georgia, they was ranked number 5 while we were 17. We beat them, and we up to 10. Now we up to 8. They was complaining this week why Alabama gets so high. Remember, we was dropped when a bye week, while Georgia went up on their bye week. So when we defeated Georgia, of course we're going to go up a couple of ranks to 10. Then we defeated Vanderbilt, and we got to number 8. So we played some tough teams to get to where we at. So back to what I'm saying, like some of the high-ranking teams been playing nothing but cupcakes. I'm dead serious. They been playing nothing but damn cupcakes. Yes, Stacey Goldals, we beat you. It don't matter how we did it. We beat you.
All it takes
Moving on.
Hey, check it. Hey, let me fertilize the mind. Understanding Oklahoma hasn't always been in the SEC. We used to be in the Big 12, and we knew for a fact we were going 10-2 or 11-1. But when it came to the rankings and getting into the playoffs, the evidence of playing the type of schedule we were playing at that time showed up very quickly when you got into the playoffs. So that's why it's important that this committee get it together, because you're going to let some teams in there that, they went through their scheduling, but was their strength of schedule stronger than some of these teams that have to go through a gauntlet, and that has to play into your decision making.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say this. Don't look now, but the way this thing is about to be set up, it's going to be SEC, sort of SEC heavy. Now let me tell you why. Let me look at Illinois. Let me just look at Illinois. Twister brought him up. He asked, who did they beat? Well, Indiana destroyed them.
True.
Then they played USC and they beat USC. Okay. They played Purdue and beat them. They've got Ohio State Saturday.
Yeah.
But here's the catch. They play Ohio State in Champaign.
Yep.
Ohio State has to hit the road. This is one of those games that it can swing either way. Now, I've already said there's a strong possibility that this may be the game Ohio State loses. Ohio State, because Ohio State has lost to Oregon. Like we're Georgia's kryptonite. Oregon is Ohio State's kryptonite. But the funny part about it this year, here we go. Let me go back to Ohio State real quick.
And don't forget Michigan too. Michigan's Ohio State kryptonite too.
Thank you,
Michigan too.
Yeah, but see, but
Don't
this year,
throw Michigan in there too.
You know what? This chat is crazy, man. I'm trying my best not to ignore. I'm trying my best to ignore them.
Let's continue on with the conversation going. Keep going.
Let me keep this conversation going. But Ohio State this year does not play Oregon. See how that thing changes? But let's go back to Bama again. Bama is now playing Georgia. Ohio State, I'm looking at their schedule now. The toughest team that they played was supposed to be in Texas. They beat them. And then they had Grambling, Ohio. They went to Washington and won. They beat Minnesota. They go to Illinois. They go to Wisconsin. Then they play Penn State. Look, and that's going to be the game right there. That's going to put Penn State out of there. I'm calling it now. I'm calling it now. Ohio State, Twister, will beat them again.
They got the Penn State. They probably the only, good game in Michigan. They going straight through them like they trying to ride them back to the playoffs, to the championship.
But I'm telling y'all, I still believe that as far as Penn State goes, Ohio State's gonna beat them. But I also believe that Michigan is gonna spank them again. The second loss for Ohio State could come Saturday. What I mean by second loss, we're already thinking that Michigan probably will beat them again, but Illinois is going to be your strongest shot for the other loss to come in there somewhere. That's all I'm saying. That there's a strong possibility because Illinois is tough. Nobody's talking about the fact that the weak spot of Ohio State is really at quarterback. Notice, you're not hearing that much about Jeremiah Smith this year, are you? I mean, he's doing a little something, but
still talking about him now.
Last year. Not like he did last year.
No, and a lot of that is predicated to them having to bring along a quarterback that doesn't have as much experience as their quarterback from last year.
Yeah. Scene. Yeah.
So what they saying in the chat? I'm itching. I'm nosy.
I'm not gonna.
They were talking about food. They were talking about stuff that I don't want to know.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I'm finna get up out of here because they done took this chat. It's really not that bad. I just wasn't expecting something.
Now they back talking about Alabama. They was talking about food for a while. Now they back talking about football.
Hey! If they, as long as they hit the like button, hey, you can spit your fire. But if you trying to live rent free, that ain't cool. Especially
Nah,
since it's free.
ain't nothing about this really free. Nothing about this. But I will say this though. Tough as nails. Miami is strong, but let's consider their conference too, bro. Let's consider their conference. I believe that once they step outside of ACC, just like I said about Clemson, once they step outside of ACC, then I believe you'll see the real Miami show up. Now, I'm not knocking them, but that okay. Let me get my other Bible. Here we go, Miami. Here we go. What about the? Let me say ACC. Let's go back. Here we go. Miami.
No, let the PSK to go down again into it.
You know, I ain't thinking about them, man. Here we go. Miami. Here was their schedule: Notre Dame, Bethune-Cookman, South Florida. They blew South Florida out. South Florida was no match for them. South Florida was no match for them. What's up, B Jamming? South Florida was no match. And then they beat Florida. Then they beat Florida State. They play Louisville. They play Stanford. They go to SMU. They play Syracuse, North Carolina State. They go to Virginia Tech, and they go to Pittsburgh. The only game that they could possibly, honest to goodness, I don't see nobody in the ACC.
I was just gonna say I don't see it.
I don't see it. I don't see it. I really don't.
B Jammin came in and said a good thing. Is Notre Dame ranked?
No.
Yeah.
And they lost some games, right? Are they 0-2?
Let me ask you something, Twister. What's the opposite of broke?
Rich.
Now, did you answer your own question?
Yeah, you right. You right. Show you right. Show you right. Show
man,
you
I'll be honest with you, man. That's bullshit. You got beat twice, and you still ranked.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
What's the opposite of broke?
Rich.
How long? Let me ask you a question, Twister. Okay, here we go. All right, let me run through the. I got to get out of here. Let me run through this right quick. Ohio State, Miami of Florida, Oregon, Ole Miss, Texas A&M, Oklahoma, Indiana, Bama, Texas Tech, UGA, LSU, Tennessee, Georgia Tech, Missouri, Michigan, Notre Dame, Illinois, BYU, Virginia, Vanderbilt, Arizona State, Iowa State, Memphis, South Florida, FSU. Who's the most popular school on there?
The most popular school?
Uh-huh.
You saying Bama?
No.
Alabama?
No.
Who?
Football wise, yeah, Alabama popular.
Dame. Oh, never mind. I know where he was
going.
When it comes to showing up popularity, Notre Dame is everybody hands down. Guess who's number 2?
Who?
Michigan. Guess who's third?
I'm listening.
Ohio State.
Oh,
then you probably got Bama. Bama's not in the same when it comes to popularity, where the money comes in. Bama's not in that league, man.
Yeah, and see, Notre Dame is not in a conference, so sometimes I think they placate to them,
and they cater to them. They cater to them. So a 2-loss Notre Dame team has a lot of weight. Now, will they beat Alabama? No. And they know it. The NCAA knows it. But give me my money. They bring money. They bring money to the table.
For sure.
And everybody knows it.
For sure.
That's look here, Twister. I know you've heard this tune, especially if you be around some older people. Notre Dame got that old money.
Oh, yes, sir.
That's old money.
Yes, sir.
They got
It is.
old money.
So they can get their tails whooped and still be right. It don't matter how much money it don't make no sense to me. It really don't.
Well, hey, let
Let
them be
Alabama
right.
lose. Let Alabama lose out during games like that. Will we still be right? Hell no. We be out the rankings.
Hey, that's what we're talking about. That's why when y'all have those type of discussions, that's why it's so important that when you're running through this gauntlet, you don't take no. I don't care win, lose, or draw. To go through the gauntlet in the SEC, you done some stuff. So if you come out favorably with a record that's being looked at for the playoffs, you should get in because the strength of schedule is second to none to any other conference.
And we'll end with this. Think about it. You got the AAC. Now watch this. Let me show you something. 2 teams out of the AAC. Let me see what now. Let me see what page did them cats on. Because I saw this yesterday. 2 teams out of the AAC. You got Memphis and South Florida. Now, what's funny about them? Memphis. Here we go. Till I can go right where 68. When I can go right. Here we go. Memphis. Here we go. Now here's Memphis. And what's crazy about it with the AAC, the 2 teams that's ranked, according to this, Memphis and South Florida.
Yeah.
They wasn't even predicted to win it.
I know.
It's supposed to be Navy and Tulane. But here's Memphis. Here's Memphis' schedule. Now watch this. Memphis, Chattanooga, Georgia State, Troy, Arkansas, FAU, Tulsa, UAB, South Florida. That's gonna be a good game. Rice, Tulane, East Carolina, and Navy. South Florida's schedule, on the other hand, is Boise State, Florida, Miami, South Carolina State, Charlotte, North Texas, FAU, Memphis, University of Texas and San Antonio, Navy, UAB, and Rice.
That's
why they. So that
we talking about? We talking about Notre Dame?
No. You're talking about the AAC.
Yeah,
AAC. Oh, my bad. Okay.
And they have. Okay. And watch this.
Yeah, Notre Dame. I forgot.
Now watch this. Show you something. B jamming. Navy is undefeated. Hope they put it on Notre Dame later this season. But guess what? Navy is not ranked in the top 25.
Nope.
But
you finish though.
But Memphis and South Florida is.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is Navy them undefeated? Okay, then. But why these other teams that they ain't play nobody is ranked? And Navy, what team did Navy defeated? Even though they're not ranked, even though they're undefeated. It's a couple of teams undefeated or not ranked. What teams did they beat? I guess you gotta be. I'm gonna say you gotta beat a great team to even get ranked.
But
a great team.
But here's your thing. I think they're looking at it by wins and losses, just basically wins and losses, not so much just per se strength of schedule. They're just looking at
what I was saying.
Because the problem is, if you're just looking at it by strength of schedule, then you wouldn't have hardly anybody up there with the exception of the SEC because of the strength of schedule. But if you're looking at Navy, VMI, UAB, Tulsa, Rice, Air Force, Temple, Florida Atlantic, North Texas, Notre Dame, South Florida, Memphis, and then they play Army. No.
Yeah.
Wins and losses.
Yeah, yeah. It's not. Yeah. There's something wrong
Yeah.
with that gumbo. I don't want none of that
But
gumbo.
South
That
Florida was
gumbo trash.
ranked. South Florida was ranked when they beat Boise State. They was ranked in South Florida beat Boise State. Yeah, they out the race now because they got beat.
Yeah, but they who did they lose to?
Who?
They lost to
South Florida.
Miami.
Yeah, they lost to Miami. That's a good.
Yeah.
They
That's
lost
a
to
good
Miami.
loss. That's
But
a
see,
good loss for them.
Yeah.
yeah, but when they beat Boise, you got to remember now, Boise was ranked, what, 24th? South Florida wasn't ranked. I don't think they were ranked yet.
Mm-mm.
They wasn't ranked yet. So it's a lot. It's a lot, but there's a lot of football to be played.
Yeah.
And I'm just compiling the whole thing, because when we begin to see, when the CFP poll starts coming out, the playoff polls come out, I'm telling you, your ranking in AP is gonna carry a lot of weight as it relates to that CFP. And from here on out, if you up there, you cannot lose. No, ain't nobody talking that, because sooner or later, Dwight, Indiana, somebody's gonna knock them off. They're gonna
Maybe I got confused with Indiana with Illinois. Maybe I might say Dwight probably got something. Maybe I had a mistake of Illinois instead of Indiana. Yeah, basically the same thing. How they get ranked? Who did they defeat?
Let me see something. Hold up. Here we go. Here we go. You said
this
Indiana?
is getting confusing. Very confusing.
Indiana.
Don't you think so, Bishop?
Oh yeah.
It's weird. I'm like, okay, they who did they defeat to get so high?
Okay.
But the thing about it is not even that. It's you can't even compare it, because then guess what? That's why I'll be in the other conferences, and long as I go undefeated or the only one loss, I'm debating with, hey, we went through our schedule, quote quote, and we came out almost unscathed, or we came out 12-0. We deserve to go in there, but your strength of schedule is number 96, but yet you get in there.
And watch this. Okay, since you asked about Indiana, who did they beat? Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, Illinois. Yeah, they beat Illinois. They played at Iowa, beat them. They playing Oregon Saturday. They play Michigan State. They play UCLA. They go to Maryland. They go to Penn State. They play Wisconsin, and then they end at Purdue. That's the schedule. That's the schedule. Yeah, Nick. They blew out Illinois. See, so all I'm saying is that as we get ready to get up out of here, I've been saying that for the last 30 minutes, but conversation's good. But check this out. Here we go. Alabama, win, and you're in.
That's it. That's why I say it's all about going 1-0 each and every week. And then you take care of that, and then at the end of the gauntlet, you look up. Long as you done that part, everything else will take care of itself.
You know, I'm just saying, man, win and you're in. Win the game. Win your games. Don't look down the road. Don't look to the right or the left. Play who's in front of you and win. That's what it's going to take. Because as the season goes on and the pressure mounts, I'm telling you now, the pressure is on Texas. So since we want to go there, and we out of here, the pressure is on Texas. Texas can't afford to lose anymore. But I got a feeling that you're going to lose, and you're going to be saying bye-bye to them as far as a playoff goes. So gotta win. That's all it is to it. Win the games you're supposed to. Win.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Alabama too. Alabama can't lose no more either.
Well, we would be whatever in 2 overall, but from here on out, it's all SEC. That's the part that I'm getting at. It's the SEC. So we got to keep it 100 right there, fellas. When you're in that SEC gauntlet, gauntlet, it's a gauntlet for a reason. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we playing, like I said, we in a fight. So I say like one game at a time. We can't look over team.
That's why I say a lot of people say, well, you can look down. No, I ain't looking down nowhere.
No.
I need to get. We need to handle business right now. And then once that game is over by midnight, then we'll look ahead. But no, we're gonna handle You got to handle business first.
Big dog, I'm not even
gonna don't catch. Your ass can't catch, bro.
Bro, all I'm gonna say is this right here. If y'all couldn't handle Georgia, you're gonna have some problems with us. I'm just saying. So with that being said, Bishop, Twister, man, thank y'all, man, for coming.
Thank you for having me again.
Man, thank you for
Big
having
salute,
me.
chat. Run up the lights.
Now, if you have not hit that like button, come on now. Don't do this because Piano Man don't do this for free now. All I'm just asking you to, do is just hit the like button. Georgia's a tougher team to beat.
Man, we beat Georgia. What's the point?
Okay.
Yeah, lady. Look like another love TKO. Think I better let it go.
Wait a minute. Hey, Bishop and Twister. I'm gonna pretend like I'm in church. Oh, hush. Oh, God. I rebuke that in the name.
Thank you, Jesus.
I rebuke that in the name. Yes, sir. The big dog.
God bless you, big dog.
God bless you, man.
Bless your heart, bro.
Defend your state. Defend your
state.
But you can't defend Tennessee by defending Georgia. That's an oxymoron. That sounds like you trying to say your wife you trying to say your wife can cook, but you eating at another woman's house. That dog ain't gonna hunt.
That dog don't hunt. I don't think that dog hunt.
Oh, no. I'm just saying, man. No, bro, you're a more Georgia fan than Tennessee.
So,
I'm just being honest with you. That's how he typing on the chat.
I'm telling you, man, you ride Georgia mighty heavy there. But I'm just saying.
Hey.
He don't like Alabama. That's what it is. He don't like us.
That's all.
Bishop, he don't like us at all.
I'm gonna tell you what. You're gonna have a hard time.
Big dog.
Second loss on you. I don't want to hear it. I don't know how hard is that to understand. It's not hard to understand. You beat us how many times? Let's count.
2 times out of 15 years.
Come on, bro.
16 times. Man, come on.
You ain't no rivalry. Understand that. So that being said, y'all, B Sharp is on. Let's get over there. Let's support.
Yeah, let's get over there.
Yeah, we're gonna go, man.
Hey, one love. Appreciate you again, as always. Salute, Twister.
Yeah, and Twister, Bishop, I'll see y'all tomorrow, the Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Thank you for everybody in the chat, man. Great show. And just remember this, stay focused, drive, and go forward. And as I always say, you can do all things through Christ that give you strength. I promise you can. So with that being said, everybody have a great night. And be ready. Tomorrow is going to be all predictions. I need everybody to bring their predictions in the morning because that will be the only time I will be doing predictions. All right. So with that being said, let's get on over to B Sharp. Again, thank you, Bishop. Thank you, Twister, as always.
Thank you so much.
Brothers, and all that good stuff. Love you, chat. Let's get on over to B Sharp. And Piano Man is out. Roll Tide. And everybody else just go. All right.
Roll Tide.
Piano Man is out.